Ah. Okay, so it's the first day post Barcelona, so I've literally just woken up. It's like 9. I've had a shower, got ready, all of that sort of stuff. I did like a full debrief about how Barcelona went, how I'm feeling, all that sort of stuff, and I'll link it up here so if you want to watch that. So I won't make it too much about that and more just about what happens post competition. But last night, I was trying to sleep and I couldn't sleep well because every time I moved, my body was so sore that like if anything touched my skin, I would wake up. And like my DOMs are so bad. Like I've never known anything like this. It's so bad. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast now, and then obviously I'm having a full rest day today. But I thought I would just take you guys on with me so that you see what I do post competition. As I said, I will link the debrief up here if you want to see exactly how I felt about Barcelona, what the results were, what the events were like, all that sort of stuff. So I've never done a CrossFit competition before, so I need your help here, guys. Tell me in the comments whether it's normal to need like a full week, and I'm talking full week, Monday to Sunday, well, really Monday to Friday, for me to feel like I'm a normal human being again and be able to walk normally. I had DOMs in every single part of my body for this whole week, mainly like upper body and hamstrings and quads. But yeah, basically in my whole body. So the first session back, which was Wednesday, I literally just did some barbell mobility, like moving stuff just to kind of get my body moving, did some rolling, did some stretching. Basically did all of the stuff that I usually do in my warm up, but did it like way more intense and for way longer. I think I spent like 45 minutes to an hour just like moving with the barbell, moving with bands, like just stretching, like engaging my glutes, engaging like all of the muscles that I felt like were neglected at the weekend, just to kind of get like some of the soreness away and try to just move like a normal human being. I then did, so on the program there was like squats and all this sort of stuff, but I just thought I'm not going to stick to the program like really strict, so I'll do what I want to do whilst also kind of doing the program. So this was a variation of squat that I could do because I couldn't physically do any back squats because my hamstrings were so sore. So we basically just put these little like wedges under my feet to try and help me just become more quad dominant in the squats, to try and like get a different variation of the movement in, just a different set of activations. And it was actually really fun. I ended up doing just like 4 sets of 10 with 55 kilos just to kind of be moving, be happy, and get some different muscles engaging. I really didn't want to put too much pressure on myself on the first day back to feel like I had to do the program and to do what was on the program, because I honestly was tired. Like I was really, really like, I think mentally more tired than I thought I was going to be. And physically my body just felt absolutely knackered. So I really just wanted to come in and move, feel like I've done something to try and just get back into the routine of things, get back into the swing of things. So I just did like light weights with higher reps just to kind of get myself moving, kind of just feel like myself again. And honestly, my body was shocked by it. I also wanted to do some fitnessy stuff. So the workout I did today was 4 times 75 calories on the Echo bike, and then just give yourself 2 to 3 minutes after that to kind of get your breath back, and then go into 30, 20, 10 of toes to bar and overhead squats. Now, because there's no pressure, it was really weird. I feel like because I've had no pressure this week, I've actually come to surprise myself a little bit more when I take that pressure off and just have fun. So before this workout, I thought, right, I'll just go slowish on 75 calories. I think it took me about 6 minutes. And then I was like, right, I want to go unbroken on all of the sets of toes to bar. So I've never actually done 30 toes to bar unbroken before, I don't think. And I was really surprised by how easily it went up. And I just thought, isn't it so weird how when you put less pressure on yourself, more good things happen, and when you just like try not to focus too hard on things and just sort of just let your body take you, you actually pleasantly surprise yourself. I have to say though, overhead squats absolutely suck. I don't like them, I'm not good at them, and they just make me really, really tired. So with the 30, 20, 10, I did the 30 in 2 sets, 16, 14, and the 20 in 2 sets as well. No, actually I did the 20 unbroken. And then we just practiced some wall walks at the end. I don't know if you guys know this, but on wall walks, both of your feet are supposed to be on the wall before your hands move. I have a really bad habit of not doing that, so I was trying really hard today to make sure that I was doing that, because I don't want to get no reps in competition. So I was like trying different techniques, jumping or just placing my feet. If you guys have any tips on how to get that better at that, I'd really appreciate it. Pop it in the comments below. So Thursday on our program is always deadlift and bench. And today it was 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 ascending weight. Actually ended up surprising myself. I think I did 135 or 145 for a single on the deadlift, which is the most I've deadlifted in a really long time. I then did a 70 kilo single on the bench, which isn't great for me, but was pretty happy with that, just to be moving again, just to be moving some heavier weights. It was nice to come into the session, again, no expectations, and pleasantly surprise myself and just kind of let my body see where it's at after the competition to kind of understand how hard I can push myself. If I hadn't felt ready or if I felt tired or anything, I literally would have just left it and been completely happy with that. But my body was like, we can do this, so let's go. Now, we did a workout with double unders in it, and I did all of the sets of 50 unbroken, which was insane for me. So at the end, I was like, right, I'll just do a quick set, see what I can do, no pressure. And I did like 64 unbroken. Honestly, my double unders are finally starting to pay off, and it makes me so happy because I am so bad at double unders, and I think it's a coordination thing. I'm not sure, but this was my happy dance at the end. I then had a fun workout, which I think you guys should try. 21:59 of chest to bars and GHD pull-ups, GHD sit-ups, sorry. And this was the first time I've ever done 21:59 chest to bar pull-ups unbroken. I was honestly absolutely elated. Learning to use your hips makes such a big difference, and I was so happy that I'm finally being able to like string these together. They do like fall apart a little bit, but I'm able to like sort of catch myself again. But I'm really happy that I'm finally getting my chest to like touch the bar. Elated. Then you rest. I believe you rest 2 minutes into the next round, which is 15:9:6 of handstand walk and bar muscle ups. The handstand walks, I believe, is actually more. So I think it's 30 meters, 24 meters or something. I'll put it on the screen. Can't exactly remember. But it was really, really fun to do this workout. What's weird about CrossFit is like one thing will get better and the other thing will end up getting worse. So the thing that I used to be really good at and that I used to find like quite easy was bar muscle ups. I don't know what's happened between then and now, but now I can still do the reps, but it taxes me a lot more, and I find that like I'm catching it really low. Like you'll see I keep catching like just below my chest area on the bar, and it ends up leaving like scabs and bruises and stuff because I slam my chest so far forwards to make sure that I don't miss it, that I end up like scraping my skin on the bar, which is kind of frustrating. But I feel like this is what happens with CrossFit, is like one thing gets better and then something else ends up taking a backseat for a while. You don't become as good as like you used to be on that. And it's like a real give and take, which sometimes is quite a difficult pill to swallow, but just learning and like trying to embrace the journey a bit more. After the competition, I really do feel like I am so ready to work, and like this week has just reminded me so much of how much I actually love the training and love just putting in the work every single day. It's so fun. Then Saturday, we decided to go and train with some friends over in Project 96 in Barcelona, which was super fun. They had hang power cleans on the menu. And naturally, because I love a hang power clean, I ended up going like pretty heavy and did the heaviest clean I've done in a really long time. I managed to hang power clean 100. As I said, this week had no pressure and ended up having a really, really good time. And with this week of rest, I feel ready to go into the next block of training and absolutely smash it and make some gains.